Let's get started with page one of the spreadsheet. Okay, so this is the net worth overview. So if you want a high level over any situation, whether that's you're doing a real estate deal or you just kind of want to figure out what's going on in any specific scenario, many people just want an overview. Give me the bullet points, give me the headlines. I want to understand it. And we can get to the meat and potatoes later on in the process. Well, this is the headlines. This is the headlines of your net worth. And so whenever you do net worth, you're going to look at assets and liabilities, and you're going to put those together. And so you're going to have your net worth, and that's going to be determined. Here's your large and fixed assets that you're going to have. Those are going to be things like the real estate that you own. And then there's the liquid assets. Those are going to be things like the cash that you have in the bank. Then there's going to be personal items, maybe like your cars or any other special items that you might have that make up your total assets. We're then going to total this down at the bottom. Now, that might not be you today of $2.5 million, but you'll soon find out how quickly things can add up. You're in real estate, and 90% of all millionaires that are out there start in real estate. And so if you want to know how you can quickly have millions of dollars with this, the first thing is watch your pennies and your dimes. It's going to start adding up to the dollars. Now, over on the right-hand side is going to be your total liabilities. In this spreadsheet, you actually don't need to touch anything. It's actually going to read from other sheets on the other pages. It's going to add up your assets over here on the left-hand side and your liabilities. Your liabilities might be things like mortgages that you have, and then short-term liabilities might be things like credit cards that you owe. Those are going to add up for total liabilities. You're going to then get to see in these little graphs between your large and fixed assets, your liquid assets, and your personal items, and it's going to make a nice little graph here. At the bottom, it's going to take your large and fixed assets with your liquid and personal items for your total assets, and it's going to less out the total liabilities, which is going to give you your total net worth down in the bottom right-hand corner.
Look, if you're behind on your taxes like I was as a real estate agent and you're asking yourself the question, where's all the money going? Even though you're closing houses, it always feels like there's never enough. Hey guys, my name is David Brook. I was behind on my taxes, $88,000. I literally had the state of Connecticut send me a state lien against my house. I had more than $30,000 worth of credit card debt, and I felt like I was going absolutely nowhere. I had sold tons of houses. I hadn't properly prepped for my taxes, and it wasn't until I got serious about my finances, I jumped in and got a real serious budget together of both my personal and my business together. I had to loop into my CPA and one of my best friends in order to help me out of this horrible position that I was in. Look, if that sounds like something that you're in, probably not as bad as I was, then you're gonna wanna download this free budget tracker. This is super easy to use. It gives you a how-to on how to walk it through. It's not complicated. It brings in your business income that you're taking in, the goals that you've got set for yourself, and gives you a personal budget and a business budget together so that you can put it all together. Once you do that, it's going to make it super simple that you can follow up with this every single week and month and track your budget to see where your finances are actually going. It's super eye-opening, and I hope you download it today.